Maybe the best kind of love is the kind where you sit down on the sofa together, not saying a word, and walk away feeling like it was the best conversation you've ever had. Maybe the happiest of people don't have the best of everything, but make the best of everything that comes their way.
You scared the fuck out of us a while ago, Matt. We're glad to be here with you.
Absolutely.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief torments your mind, and when the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will give you strength when you struggle, and support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. And lastly, these are the hands that, even when wrinkled with age, will still be reaching for yours.
Maybe the art of true love is not about finding the perfect person, but about seeing an imperfect person perfectly. Maybe.
There are some important figures who unfortunately could not be with us today because they have already passed. Although they aren't here physically with us, as Sirius Black once said, the ones that love us never really leave us, and you can always find them in here. This is a love story of resiliency. Matt's accident snapped into focus what was most important to them, and all other trivial matters fell away. In the grand scheme of things, loving one another and building a life together was the only thing that mattered. Lyndsay became Matt's rock, supporting him in any way she could. This new journey will at times be richly rewarding and extremely difficult. But most importantly, it will be a journey you both take together.
I always assumed that the path to love would be simple, easy, and free of disappointment. In reality, for some of us, love is not a straight line. It can be messy, sometimes full of heartbreaks. I feel so lucky to have lived through it all, so I can truly appreciate what I have in this moment. I am so lucky to be living my life with my best friend. Matt, you constantly amaze me. You're adventurous, hilarious, and ridiculously outgoing. You can go somewhere, I can walk away for a few minutes, and I come back to you, making new friends and random bets with strangers. Often leaving with something free, and as my brother says, when you're with Matt, cool things just happen. I aspire to be more like you. You are positive, resilient, and the strongest person I know. Every morning I watch you wake up, ready to face a world filled with challenges. I see you in the mornings where you might be feeling sick or hurting. I watch you take a few silent minutes, but by the time we are driving to work, you're telling me stories or making up lyrics to songs just to get me to smile. You have the amazing ability to see the best in every situation. You teach me something every day. I promise to always be your life's biggest cheerleader. I promise to support your dreams and do whatever I can to make them happen. Today, I don't view these as promises or obligations. I view them as my privilege. My hope is for us to be together 40 years from now, renewing our vows in front of our kids and grandkids, thinking back to all the adventures and the fun we had along the way. I love you.
Lyndsay, I'm so honored to be here in front of you today on our wedding day. And in your eyes, I've found love so deep that I can conquer any obstacle. What I didn't expect was how selfless you were, and I had no idea just how important that quality is and soon would become. In August 2020, I experienced one of the hardest losses of my life because of my spinal cord injury. I looked forward in my days to be able to communicate with everyone that I love and letting you know all the progress that I had. Even laying in the hospital bed, we figured out to set up movie nights, and it was like we were just at home. I wasn't sure how things would be when I returned home and saw challenges in my new life. Lyndsay, the things that you do on a daily basis is truly special and hard to put into words. If I am up, you're up. If I have a problem, you have a problem. No matter what, we solve it. No matter how tired you are or busy we get, we make things happen. Nothing is too gross, too difficult for you when it comes to me. You have the strength and love to do what very few people can. Lyndsay, today I promise to cherish you and support you as you have always done for me. I vow to not only listen to you, but truly hear you and learn from the heart. It faces life's challenge and we turn to each other, for our love and source is our strength. Our journey has already been filled with love, and I am anticipating the countless adventures that awaits us, including onesies for Christmas, like both of our families have done.
Do you, Matt, promise to love Lyndsay and respect her, to share your life and your dreams, and above all else, the freedom to be herself?
I do.
Lastly, do you promise to support Lyndsay's shopping habits, from Hobby Lobby and Home Goods?
I do.
Yeah.
Do you, Lyndsay, promise to love Matt and respect him, to share your life and your dreams, to always give him your unwavering support, and above all else, the freedom to be himself?
I do.
Do you promise to take Matt to the movie theaters regularly,
Very
or
cute.
buy them immediately once they're released for streaming? Plus,
There was no restriction.
yeah, get Chipotle for dinner at least twice a month?
I do.
Matt, go on, kiss the girl. By the virtue and authority vested in me as Commissioner of Marriages, I now pronounce you married.
As I grew to know Matt, there's this like luck or like this like randomness of like things that just kind of happen around Matt. One of my favorite stories, which I'll share with you, was how Matt became a burrito ambassador for Chipotle. And then in my mind, I'm going like, that's not a thing. I don't know what that is. He's making that up. Matt is the only person I've ever been to a strip club with and actually came out with more money than he went in with. Yeah.
If you can picture them having a blast in Disneyland, you'll have a window into the energy and excitement they bring to any adventure they do together. Their love for each other is genuine and palpable. To be around them is to feel the energy in the room fill with love. In each other, they found a partner, a friend, and a lover. Matt accepts Lyndsay for her impeccable style and house decor. And Lyndsay truly has embraced Matt's football life. When they're together, it's hard to not feel the love between them.
I met Lyndsay more than a decade ago through the teaching credential program at the University of San Francisco. We bonded over the stresses from those early years in the classroom. I now call her my best friend, and how lucky am I to have her in my life. We joke that hanging out together is like the deluxe edition of being alone. It's a rare thing to find a friend like Lyndsay, and my life is all the better because she's in it. I knew Matt was the one for Lyndsay several years ago, even before I had actually met him. When she called me one night to tell me how Matt had took her on an impromptu ski trip, because skiing was something he loved, and he wanted to share it with her. I said to her, "I didn't know you ski." And she laughed and said, "Oh, I was absolutely terrible. But Aaron, it didn't matter. We just had the best time together. My cheeks hurt from smiling so much." It was right then that I knew. Matt, I see the way you make Lyndsay smile. From your humor, your indomitable optimism, and your commitment to live life to the fullest. She lights up because of you, and you make her so unbelievably happy. Lyndsay, your ceaseless drive, your generous spirit, and your capacity for love brings so much to Matt's life. I cannot wait to see all the wonderful adventures in store for you both, and I can think of no one more deserving. Nothing is more practical than finding God. That is, than falling in love. What you are in love with, what seizes your imagination, will affect everything. It will decide what will get you out of bed in the morning, what you do with your evenings, how you spend your weekends, what you read, whom you know, what breaks your heart, and what amazes you with joy and gratitude. Fall in love, stay in love, and it will decide everything. Matt and Lyndsay, I wish you a lifetime of being in love.
What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be ours.
No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you're mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me. When everyone tells us what we can be, how can we rewrite the stars? Say that the world can be ours tonight.
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you.
It feels impossible.
It's not impossible.
Is it impossible?
Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart. 'Cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Changing the world to be ours.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I tried